This is an excellent question, and I ask every nonfiction author I know, please tell me, how do you organize your research? And literally all of them say badly. But I do have a tip that I've been using that I'm loving, and that is the app Obsidian. And
Mm.
the reason why it's so fabulous is that I've started doing a lot of I don't love reading Kindle books, but when I'm doing research, I've started doing a lot of my research on Kindle because I can highlight in the
Mhm.
book. And then I've set up Obsidian so that those highlights automatically go into Obsidian. And then in Obsidian, and also all the information about the book, title,
Mhm.
author, publisher, all that. When I go into Obsidian, I've got all those facts there, and then I can just copy and paste them. They call the you have notes in Obsidian, so it's almost like you have like little 3x5 cards, but they can be as long as you want them.
Mhm.
So I start to I don't actually cut. I leave my main document with all the notes as it is, but I copy text from within the highlights, and I move it to, you know, one note that is specifically for that type of information. So I might have one that's more of a timeline. I might have one that's specifically related. For example, if I was doing it for a Firefly song, specifically related to life in Elkmont, where Lynn grew
Mhm.
up, or, one specifically related to Lynn's scholarly research. It's such an amazing way to organize things, and you can link between your notes. So on my timeline, for example, I can write, Lynn wrote a letter to Science News Magazine, and I can link it to the actual letter if I include the letter in the in the Obsidian vault. So that's been a really cool tool that I love.
Interesting. Okay, well now I'm going to have to check that one out because I have never heard of it.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I did encounter that, especially with my graphic novel, which was set in World War II. There were a few eBooks that were memoirs or autobiographies, and I was able to get some information, and I was able to highlight things. But you're right, like getting the information out of the Kindle and you know
Yeah.
you're retyping. So
Yeah.
this is an interesting tool.
Yeah, it's fabulous. And I am not a typist at all. Like, I am a hunt and peck typist. So for me to have to type text from a book to my laptop, it takes so long. So this is, yeah,
Oh
makes
my, okay, gold mine right here.
yeah, yeah. One thing I will say that you should know is that it looks like, and you used to be able to do this, the highlight, there's a little locator after the highlight, and you can click on it, and it used to go directly to your Kindle to that highlight. But with the new Kindle, that doesn't work.
Hmm.
But you can search
A
for,
phrase.
yeah,
Hmm.
and then it turns up. It's just an extra step.
Right. Ah, fascinating. All right. Thank you, Colleen. That is
You're welcome.
amazing.